The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between these Road Warriors and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams to throw. Brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. They're set up at the 35 now. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
For the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Whoops, knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drive ahead.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, you'll move right through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talented quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet. I'll get another W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The River Hogs bringing out their punter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And hey, at least he held on to the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. 12 yards on that play and a good call. That's in the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A toss running right. It's Irving. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Irving on the counter. Escapes the defender. And they'll take him down at the 23-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the River Hogs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Tackled on the play by Kuna Ford. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Try and get this up on the ground. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Some pass brought in. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. 3rd and 4 coming up now. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Irving. Start his drive. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hunt him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams set to pass. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Number 83. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 3-3 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. On play action, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It was Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. He's picking up about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3, 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at... Third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 23.
Williams will look to throw. Complete line wide. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
That's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The River Hogs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's going to throw again on second down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's got it. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up first down. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick.
That's the ball, man. That's the ball.
Hang on through the contact. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, go.
Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
Touchdown! The River Hogs get some late points and the lead. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. The River Hogs push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. One play action. Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
increase with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack. You can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
This is running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Moving even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Again, it's Williams. Brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Ball at the 33 for first down. To the air yet again. Williams. Brought in close to the 8. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead.
Go back to the previous play on the first down. Remember the pressure we talked about, but as he followed through on that helmet, the backside looked like Khalil Mack. See right away his reaction. That is painful. You see it super slow motion. It's one thing when you're coming through with all that velocity and you hit that helmet.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The River Hogs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First and 10, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play, and it'll give him a first down.
A gain of 12.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down pass play coming. Buys time, rolling right.
Finally.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. So less than a field goal set. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The River Hogs are being led back out there on offense touchdowns by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. And this one does not go far. So 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught out left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket.
It really got hit, man. I really got hit doing that. Come on. Wide open.
Irving on the inside kid. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, Williams. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. On play action, here's Williams. Finds a man, right side. Makes the tackle. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
This is Irving on 2nd. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Williams to throw on 3rd.
I saw it. They didn't knock it out. I saw him.
Defensive play to Jarrett Loose, incomplete.
Made me run into him. Stop it. This episode. Get ready to break it up.
Very short kick here from the right half. Luke knocks it through. That'll push their lead to 4.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's the one back on the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Namdi Matabike making that stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Wow.
Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
Wow. Just wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just wow.
Right down the middle. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Wow, wow, wow. Just wow. Just wow game.
Redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The River Hogs
Just wowzers.
their offense and this running back to the field. And this
Just
ought to be a way
wowzers.
that they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. That finds Miller complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed
Wide open, man.
along the 40.
The Gaslin's running wide open.
Slated down to approach here from the 40. A throw here on first. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Working on first down.
Are you gonna block 76? There's one person out there. I'm still running if you make that one block.
One off on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Passing downfield, working the left. This is he's going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 40-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of...
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The River Hogs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate,
Man, why did they all of a sudden get 3-4 plays? I don't know. They just messed up my whole defense. I don't like any of these plays anymore.
Off the play fake, Williams.
Yep.
Completed to his running back.
Game. It don't matter if it's Scott or the bot. They just, Bucky Irvin just terrorizing me. No matter, it's just Bucky, huh?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass ball in.
Give me the ball. Making me, this little white boy's making me mad, though.
I feel so bad. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
I can't stop him.
10 from the 41. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Williams again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. They kick the running back in motion. To the air yet again. Williams hits his running back.
Look at this. Look at this.
He's got it in the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
Hey, hold on, bro. That update fucking me up, dog. The update is fucking me all the way up. I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the San Juan first down.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. It's 1st and 10 from the 34.
So that dog, you better off these drop.
Here we go. Gotta be different. Let's see. Ready.
Looking in the air here.
Just run the route. You're doing a lot. Just run the route. There's nobody in front of you.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to
Doing
the
all that
27.
extra. There's literally nobody in front of you.
3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 27-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's another San Juan first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Come on.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in for the touchdown. The River Hogs making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal. We tie this game in the 4th. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Rogers. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panthers get going again.
I don't like none of these defenses that y'all have forced onto my playbook. They're all nasty. I don't like any of them. Thank you. Good hit. Like, that's Redmond? Like, what is going on out here?
I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Williams to throw. He goes back to him.
Game.
Again, complete. That tackle stops him after a solid game.
Game. Come on now.
Getting set for 3rd and 4.
Oh, he knows what I'm doing.
Williams on the play action.
Good tackle.
And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The River Hogs ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They'll throw to begin this drive. The last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue.
Who was that hitting me like that?
No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Buying some time left. Now he takes it.
That's a great block.
They'll bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's not the place.
Really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
I didn't want to run this, but it's not the play at the pit.
He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. He has the touchdown. The River Hogs take a 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. The River Hogs take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Rogers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Carolina offense headed out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First down, Williams to throw. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like.
Listen up, dog.
First down.
You better off eavesdrop
out of that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Hands it to the receiver here in motion.
Thank you, Verse.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Offense to the line for second down. Working from the gun, Williams.
Oh my God.
They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers losing by 4. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. They motion a receiver left. He'll throw it. Setting up the screen.
I have unfakeable long game. I have unfakeable on that guy.
Sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and
I don't like it.
to stop it.
Nope. Out of sorts. That's not what I wanted to do. I have unfakeable on that guy for them to give him 18 yards is nuts.
They send him left out of the slot. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one connects. That's just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the River Hogs drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. He just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's him on the end route.
Game.
He is correct at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone love for it to come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Defense be cheating for real.
Williams from the gun.
I see you. Game. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It looks bad.
They put a receiver in motion right. Here's Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now to throw. Oh, he's gone for it.
Tackle.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Free play here. Let's see what he does.
How is it a free play? What did I do? How was I? Who was offsides?
Down, but there's some laundry on the field. That is so heads up, Brock. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, and as a result,
nasty
it's a
word.
much bigger play than that penalty would have. From the red zone now. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
They ran the ball and got it. Come on, bro. Can we stop? Can we stop, please? Can we stop, please? Can we stop, game?
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.